Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota RAV4 XLE in the color blue. Let's take a look. Starting up front here underneath the hood, we have a 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 203 horsepower and 184 pound-foot of torque, towing capacity up to 1,500 pounds. Up front, you've got your LED headlights, custom daytime running lights, and fog lights down below. Along to the side here, we've got 19-inch alloy wheels. Side mirrors have integrated turn signals and blind spot monitoring. And on both your front handles, you'll find these two double lines, but we'll talk about those more on the driver's side. Moving back, all your rear windows come with factory tinting, and up top we have black roof rails. Approaching the back on the right-hand side, you have your XLE all-wheel drive trim level badge. Down below, you have a hitch receiver. You got the RAV4 badge on the left-hand corner, and then directly under your rear logo is the backup camera. To open up your trunk space here, reach underneath the logo and press the button, and it should automatically raise up for you. Inside, you'll find your second row seating has a 60-40 split on the left-hand side, allowing each side of the seats to function independently. If you're looking to lay them down flat to extend the cargo space forward into the cab, you can do so by releasing these little handles in the top outside corners of the seats. Across the back here, we have your interior cargo cover. This is able to extend outwards and lock into place on these little hooks and helps to keep covered anything that you have stored in your rear space so that nobody can look in through your windows and see what you have stored. Across the dedicated floor space and across the back of the second row seats, you'll find this RAV4 branded rubber mat liner. This has two functions. First off, it helps to protect your vehicle from any damage from your cargo and also protects your cargo from damage from the vehicle. Secondly, it helps you to keep your vehicle nice and clean. It is much easier to remove this and shake off any dirt or debris versus having it cling to that typical sticky carpeted interior. Then in each one of the four corners, you will find these silver tie-down hooks. You can use these to further secure your cargo. On the right-hand side, you have a little storage cubby, 12-volt adapter, and your interior light. And if you're looking for your tire kit, you can look down at the ground. Underneath that, you'll find a little tab. Lift up the false floor, and everything you need will be stored right underneath. To close up your space back here, you can reach up to the handles on either side, or just press the electronic button on the left. Next, let's take a look at the inside. Inside, your interior upholstery is the black Softex leatherette, with some of this light gray stitching to give it a little bit of contrast. In the middle, you have access to this folding down armrest/cup holder, which can also be folded away to increase seating capacity. On the back of your front passenger seat, you've got pouch storage. Back of the console, you have your air vents and chargers down below. And currently, we have the RAV4 branded rubber mats installed in this unit. Inside the door, you have your storage space and power window control. Back again now to these two double lines. These guys indicate keyless entry. So if you have the key fob on your purse, you could tap your hand here or in here to lock or unlock the unit. Inside the door, we get our first good look at the metallic highlighting. You'll be able to find little glints of this all throughout your front cab space. On here, we also have power windows for front and back, window lock, power lock system, and side mirror controls. Next to your handle is memory seat settings, which of course means you have electronic seat adjustment, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. You've got both your gas and hood release latches on the bottom left-hand corner of your dash. On top of that, controls for dash brightness, automatic headlamps, defrost for your rear windshield wiper blade, your heated steering wheel control, power trunk release, and you have a little storage cubby right up top. Steering wheel is black leather with black stitching. Then, left-hand side, controls for your dash display, hands-free communication and volume control. Right-hand side, radio controls in the bottom, adaptive cruise control up top, which includes both sonar and lane departure. In the middle here is your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Currently, we have the displays for your range and trip displays, phone connectivity, and your audio listening. Under that is the menu. In here, you have access to audio phone app projection, info, display, and setup. Setup is all your specifics, everything from Bluetooth, audio phone, voice, on-suite apps, clock, language, theme, color settings, etc. Then you have your audio listening, AM, FM, and satellite radio, full Bluetooth connectivity, and optional USB adapters. Then at the bottom, you have optional navigation. You can choose to connect that through Toyota Connected Services. Right-hand side is all of your radio controls, including the tune scroll on the bottom right corner. Volume control is on the bottom left. Four ways in the middle here. You have your push-start ignition right next to your steering column. And then in this middle section is Climate Control Center. We have dual climate control up front here, which means each side can function independently from one another. You can also turn on the sync to have each side sync up with each other to have it work in unison. Then you have the optional Eco Heat Cool setting for this unit. Next to that is your defrost for front and rear windshields. Underneath you have your traction control, high-low controls for your 2 front heated seats, and automatic start-stop. Then you have your little storage cubby down at the bottom, 12-volt adapter and USB at the back of it. You have your gear shift and your parking brakes as well as your driving options. So Eco, Normal, Sport, Snow, Mud and Sand, and Rock and Dirt. Behind that, you have your cup holder spaces and then the console itself. Inside the console, you have some additional chargers right up front. On the right-hand side, you have this little storage cubby that goes the whole way across, and then a glove box down below. And up overhead, you have your sunglasses compartment, SOS button, overhead lighting controls, and controls there for your moonroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota RAV4 XLE in the color blue. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automobile Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.